Hi, my name is Hal Gummert with Cam Software, and I'm extremely excited to show you our version 2 of our FileMaker Go signature capture. This version is so much simpler than the last version. It's amazing. And just to begin with, I want to thank everyone that participated in this. John Sindelar, who had the idea of using the signature pad thing, Todd Geis for talking about it on Twitter, Andy Fraser. He came up with a method to convert the signature text, which was a very strange format, into containers, into actual images. And Remy, I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, Theriol, for implementing this new version. He found Richard Garside's method at Nogginbox. If you go to the site, it explains the whole process of what each step does, and he has a download of his JavaScript code. It's just beautiful. We made a few changes, and Remy made a few changes before he gave it to us. He actually got it working in the demo file, so it's really fantastic. But you can see here it's only 5 screen pages worth of text, whereas the old version was pages upon pages upon pages of crazy stuff. This uses the canvas for HTML5, which helps in its simplicity. A couple things in the source code. We changed the background color of the web viewer to match our FileMaker background color, and we have a couple bits of text that we replace. This is the width of the border for the signature box, the height of the border of the signature box, and this is the width of the area that you actually sign. It's usually we keep it about 2 pixels shorter, and the same thing goes for the height of the area where you sign. We added a new function and a button to clear, which we'll show you in a few minutes, and then when you confirm, it effectively changes the URL of the web viewer to say thank you and then include the signature itself using this function. We're also in the process of using the new FileMaker Go FMP7 script function. We're gonna try to get this working in the next version, where we build this out and then include the parameter for the signature in the function, so that you'll be able to just click it, and instead of running the on-timer script that we're currently running, it'll just simply call an FMP7 script, so it won't have to have a timer running in the background. Anyway, there's information on this page about the details of it, but we'll do a quick demo right now. Excuse me. So here you can see one record that we already had created. On the left hand side you can see a web viewer which is based directly on this base64 implementation of this image. So this code basically says display this text as an image that's already encoded in base64 format. When you click the base64 to container button, it will use Scriptmaster to convert this base64 text into an actual container PNG. So we'll do this right now. We'll come over on the right hand side and click New. This brings up a box that looks odd on a large screen, but on the iPad it's perfect for signing. So I could say Hal. I'm doing this with a mouse on my Mac, and I can confirm. So just like that, it grabbed that text. There was an on timer running on the previous screen where I was signing, and as soon as I clicked confirm, it knew that I finished with that because of it looking at the URL of the web viewer, and it grabbed the text, stuck it in there, and what you're seeing is the image being displayed through the web viewer using this base64 text. And I can click base64 to container, and that just used Scriptmaster to create an actual PNG of this image. If I make another one, if I go to new, I can do something and I can say clear, or I can continue to say confirm. If I go to script debugger, this will interrupt the on timer. It simply looks for some specific text. You can see all of our code is commented out, and we were actually able to simplify some of the scripts by disabling a few steps. As soon as it sees that expected text, it stops the timer. It grabs the URL of this web viewer, then it grabs the signature base64 portion of it out of the web viewer, and then it sets a field, and that's really it. And that it goes back to the signature list. If it doesn't see that expected text, then it comes back down and pauses for another half second. So we'll let this go, and I'll hit clear, and I'll go back to the signature list. So this one I didn't want to use, so I can just delete it. And that's it. It's that simple. It's really, really, really easy to use. And the great part is, it doesn't use any custom functions. It's completely empty. And as far as the data, there's one table with 5 fields, and 2 of these simply define the width and height of the signature image. We wanted to keep this a bit modular so that you can move it somewhere else easily, and those tags that we showed you earlier get substituted with these values. And there's no relationships. It's just so simple. It's really, really, really nice. Anyway, we'd love to hear what you have to think, or we'd love to hear what you think, and thank you.